Hey everyone, Surreal Canine here. Welcome back for more La-Mulana. In the last episode, we got the Ankh Jewel and unveiled the Ankh for the guidance gate. Whoops. No! Lameza, you are so dumb, for real. I am so dumb, for real. Let's load a saved game, not start a new one. Yes, see, this is where we are. Alright. Kind of low on shurikens, but just Amphispana, so I should be okay, I think. You saw how utterly how much I utterly wrecked him in the first episode of the other La-Mulana Let's Play. He shouldn't have too much of a problem at all. It'd be nice if I could get more shurikens, though. Alright, so after you've solved this block puzzle here, you just put weight on the pedestal here. Lameza, quit falling to your doom. Like, seriously. Why is that a thing? And there's the Ankh. So let's pull out our Ankh jewels. Break our back getting down to the boss fight. Because why not? And summon Amphispana. This is the coolest design for a boss ever. You know what I just realized? With those the lines going down his middle, he looks like Rayquaza. That's what he looks like. Yeah, let's just wreck your face with shurikens. Both of them. And now I'm going to... See, what did I tell you? Easy as cake. Except cake is not very easy to bake at all. What does this guy have to say for himself? Come back to my tent now. Something bad has happened. You got it, Mr. Elder! Actually, I called you back for no good reason. I think I hate you, Mr. Elder! Ooh, back curry. It's the one in the ruins. You can solve without dying. Might actually meet the philosophers. This curry sure is tasty. Okay. Now that that bit of silliness is, now what? Yeah. How about right now? You Casanova. Alright, so now we've pretty much, for all intents and purposes, cleared the, I need more weights. $16 should be enough. Anyway. Now we've cleared the Gate of Giants, it is time to move on to the next area in the ruins, but it will not be area number 2, because I have business elsewhere. This is where I have to go, right? Oh, right, there's also this thing to attend to. No? No! Dang it! Amazing. There we go. How many coins was that? 60? I guess that works. Ladies and gentlemen, the first chipmunk time of the season. Anyway, Temple of the Sun. You have to go away. Alright, first order of business. Dodge Cat Ball. Okay, well, this isn't the end of the world because the item I wanted to get is actually down here. You have nothing to say. God. Aim and shoot. I don't have enough shurikens for this! Oh boy. Oh, it's my chance and I fell down a hole. Now I have to backtracking. That's such a thing going on my way, and I fell down a hole. And I've got bomb rats to destroy. Oh man, it's this thing. There, behold the Temple of the Sun, a shrine devoted to courageous men. Oh no, it's a trap! Jump into the sun. You got it, Mr. Guy. I'm gonna have to remember that for later. Move it, Lucario. I am going to have to find some shurikens before I get involved in any other such Mr. Ancient Egyptian laser beams. Hey there, Sonic. What's this? What do you have to say now, Elder? I believe there's a trolley hanging at the top of the Temple of the Sun, and you gotta cut it down, but I don't know any of the details. You sure are useless, Mr. Elder. Some areas of rooms you can't get into. Sorry if you're hearing this. It's a bit itchy. Brute force ain't the way to get in. Just come back later when you have puzzles. Okay, now I've got shurikens. And as you can see, scanning a Grail tab automatically adds it to your list of Grail point locations. Actually, why did I warp and jump down? I could have just climbed up. Oh well. The stories of dumb. Mr. Catball, you are a witness to my dumb. And for that, kudos to you. That is how you get rid of that thing. In case you failed a spot check, there was a vase on a pedestal right here, but I'm sure nobody could be dumb enough to fail a spot check in one of my Let's Plays, right? Right? Alright, so after you step on that pressure plate down there. It unveils the knife. The knife is a pretty handy weapon. It was more useful in the original version because it had a bigger range, sort of. But it's still handy. Yeah, it's still handy, I suppose. It does a bit more damage than the whip. Also, I think I want to not die at the hands of ancient Egyptian. Actually, I guess they're fireballs in this game, not laser beams. Even so. This is what I want. Text tracks. I found it on the ground. Bunemon.exe. As you can see, it lets us record the text that we find. And now we are going to heal and move on to the actual meat of this episode. Epic fail of the Bloodline notwithstanding. Just gotta heal up. I got spring and heal myself. This is how you can survive. I suck at making lyrics. Okay, actually what I want to do is warp in front of the Gate of Guidance, because I can't actually get... What am I saying? I wanted to go to the other area anyway. We are done with the Temple of the Sun for now. The entrance to area number 2 is down this way. Actually, since we're here, why don't I show you how to fall off a ledge? Ain't that amazing? There's this. Obvious trap is obvious, right? Chi-Yo, the demon who obtained the power of eternity by absorbing the life force of innocent maidens. Woe unto those that fall into the sacrificial abyss. As you can see, if you press the item button on a glyph reader while you have the text tracks equipped, you can record it in your computer. So it's kind of a shortcut to taking notes in case in case you're playing full screen and don't want to have like a notepad handy or something. Which is how I usually play Zelda Classic quests. At least unfamiliar ones, that is. Anyway, now we go down into this area. You have nothing to say. Hey there, Bleach. How's it going? You are such a thing. Once again, obvious trap is obvious. Like, seriously, La-Mulana, you could at least try to hide your traps better. Let's push this, and I hope this isn't a... It's a treasure chest. Alright, now let's jump down. I see a pressure plate, and that rotates the symbol on the wall, which probably means that there's a signal redirection sort of thing going on here. Ain't that amazing? What do you have to say? The sun shone brightly the day Leto fell in battle. A gaping hole in his chest, he entered his eternal slumber. Sounds like history! The mother was great, she made even the giants look tiny. The giants were great, thou art tiny, like a little doll. Thou art forbidden from again laying eyes on this marker. Those who heed not this warning will suffer the pain of death. I just got an achievement for that for some reason. A nebulous sky disk lies beneath this land. Leap upon what floats there from high above. The heavens shall then move at your command. Okay. That, ladies and gentlemen, is the key puzzle of, hey, the spikes are gone. We were unable to fulfill the mother's wishes. So, I guess they couldn't return her to the sky after all. Anyway, the spikes are gone, so you know that something you did down there affected this. That will be a key thing throughout the ruins. Puzzles affecting other puzzles. As you can see, the chest here is open, and we get the map. One more thing to get up here before we proceed downward, and that is over this way. There's a thing over here. This is where the Ghost Lord lives. Come one, come all. The Ghost Lord will appear before your eyes. Sit round, gather round, sit tight until he is full grown. Alright, so do you guys know about that one room in the Sandy Grave in Castlevania Portrait of Ruin where if you killed enough ghosts, the boss ghost would appear? This is nothing like that. We have ghosts here, but we don't want to kill him yet, I think. Concerned for his brothers, Ribu dug a hole to send the lake's water to the tower. His strength exhausted, he then laid down to rest. Well, he saw a lake. It was the spring in the sky from episode... I guess we do have to kill him. Okay, this is exactly like that room in Portrait of Ruin. Ghosts are frightening. You don't say! Alright, this guy we will want to abuse, I don't know what we want to abuse here. Alright, well, let's just try to do this with him until it kills us. Got it. We even got some experience off him. Got the rolling shuriken. That's what I came here for. I think this guy held a ROM in the original game, but he's got nothing here. For the tower to fly, much water was needed. Miguel carried a lake to this land and drew his last breath. That there is a diagram of the spring in the sky, and on the left is... we will have to see. I don't think you can use text tracks to record pictures, sadly. Also, I am so dead. Leech, you are such a thing. Guess what, guys? Dark Nuts are vulnerable to projectiles in this game! This is the best Zelda quest ever! Do these guys drop experience? I guess not. Okay, health refill. Now then. This thing. You see how there's like kind of a seam over here right where I'm standing? Well... that's what happens when you stand on it. Also, try not to fall down there. That would be bad. Hey there, bro fist. How's it going? You can just go ahead and die. Also, this guy is totally not Atlas at all. Nope. What's this guy have to say? Mausoleum of the Giants, there's a stone tablet that talks about the history of the Giants. Be sure to read it. There's no other way to learn the names of their leaders and their history. This is the shaft to the heavens. It sounds like there would be a sky disk at the bottom. But first I want to check out the stone tablet over here. What do you have to say? Abuto, G, Ribu, and Sake all hoped there would come a day when the mother would live in this land. There's a typo in this text! Alright, so it looks like the brothers divided into... not the brothers, the giants. They were brothers, but that's irrelevant. The giants divided into factions and fought to, either return the mother to the sky or make a place for her on Earth. Sad memories of the giants are contained within. It was a moonlit night that G started praying to the land. Alright, so we've got the sun and we've got the moon, and there's a hidden shop here. This is actually one of the more useful hidden shops in the game, as it has an item that will be critical to giving me a good time on this not speedrun. This is totally not a speedrun. What are you guys talking about? But seriously, it's not. I don't really care much for speedruns to do a speedrun of this game. Plus, the game crashes when you fight Mother anyway, so... A blanket of countless stars spread over Bother, falling into a deep slumber. That sounds like a thing. Whoops. I can't rest in peace if you don't buy something. Well then, let's buy the Hermes boots! Speed up! Look at this running skill. Tall. Oh, this is totally a thing. Let's see if we can't get up there. Let's see, what's over here? You have nothing to say. Zebu would not budge, for he was the one who sustained the land, but the rest of them split into two sides and continued the battle. See, just what I said. Alright. There's something here. Actually, though, I think that will be about it for this episode. Got some stuff done. We got the knife. We started the Temple of the Giants. I think it is about time we, down the save guy. Alright, I'm gonna be saving in a new file because, wow, half an hour already. Alright, well, let's keep going.